Hello, everybody. Today I have a bit of a bonus class for you. So, if you've been following me on this 7-day come back to the mat yoga challenge, then you're going to know that we've been doing vinyasa style classes, a little bit of flow. Today's class is a yin style class. So, what that means is we're going to be coming into deep stretches, finding stillness on the mat, and holding these postures for about 2 to 3 minutes today. So in this class, props are definitely welcome, but just for the sake of knowing that everybody probably has a pillow or a blanket that they can bring. So I'm going to be using a blanket today, and I'm going to just be rolling it up as if it was one of those yoga bolsters, just folding it in half like this. So if you're ready, please meet me on your mat. Get a little cozy if you'd like. And we're gonna get started in a supine butterfly position. So you can obviously do this with blocks, resting onto blocks, but we're just gonna take a supine butterfly here on our mat. So we're gonna bring our feet together, dropping onto our back, feeling our lower back supported under us. And we're gonna find a sustainable distance for our feet so they can be farther apart or closer. Maybe we rest our hands on top of our thighs. Maybe we bring one hand to our heart and one hand to our stomach. So as we settle in here, I want to tell you the breath we typically use is a little bit different in yin versus vinyasa. So in our yin class today, I want you to be inhaling through the nose and exhaling through your parted lips. So slowly out the mouth. We're going to stay in each posture, like I said, for about 2 to 3 minutes. So I don't want you to come into your ultimate extension of the posture right away. I want you to use gravity to help you sink in little by little. During each of these postures, I will usually leave you to enjoy the ride. So there won't be much talking after the initial introduction. And I want you to slowly focus on inviting more space into your body during each exhale. So go ahead and close your eyes if you haven't already. We're going to sink into this supine butterfly, and I'll leave you here to enjoy the ride. When you're ready, we're going to slowly come out of this position. You're going to bring your hands to the outside of your legs, closing those knees in towards center. Go ahead and bring your feet to the ground, and we're going to drop those knees left, drop those knees right. Just taking any movement that feels good after holding that position for a little while. Really good. Let's go ahead and come up to a tabletop position. You can go ahead and use your blanket now to support your knees. We're going to find a neutral tabletop position, and then we're going to thread the needle. So we're going to lift that left arm up first, dropping onto that left ear, bringing that left arm in front of us. This top arm can come over us, or you can wrap it around you, opening up through that chest a little bit more. We can close our eyes here, settling into this posture, finding a sustainable version of this pose that you can hold. And again, I'll leave you here to slowly sink into this posture, focusing on that breath, inhaling through the nose and exhaling slowly through the mouth. Breathing here. Let's go ahead and take one last cycle of breath here. Slowly unwinding that hand. Your right hand's going to come to press into the mat, lifting yourself slowly out of it. You can come to take any motions that feels good, maybe moving through your wrists or moving your shoulders left and right. Before we take it to the opposite side, let's go ahead and set up in our table here. Opening up through that right side body, threading that right hand underneath the left, resting onto your ear. Bringing that top arm above you, straightening it out here. Or you can wrap it around you, taking a bind, resting in to your right ear, opening up through your chest, finding stillness here, returning to those slow breaths. We're going to be here for a little while, slowly sinking deeper and deeper. When you're ready, we'll take one more big cycle of breath here before unraveling, pushing that left hand into the mat, lifting yourself up, maybe sitting onto those knees, moving your shoulders, moving your wrist, finding any motion that feels good for you today. We're going to move to our melting heart posture. So I'm going to take this blanket out from underneath my knees and I'm going to create a bolster for myself. This is where I want to rest my chest onto. So coming back into your tabletop position, we're going to walk those hands out further and we're going to drop our chest to the mat or to this bolster, looking forward before dropping our forehead to the mat. Coming into a melting heart position that you can sustain and that feels good to you. Sinking deeper, opening through that chest if you can. Let's breathe here. And I'll leave you for about 2 to 3 minutes. We're going to come out of it by slowly pressing into our hands, coming back, closing your thighs together, moving that out of the way, dropping your shoulders and your forehead to the mat, curving your spine, coming to Balasana, this child's pose, breathing here in our counter position. Good. Let's go ahead and push into our hands to come up. We're going to come onto our back. And we're going to come to raise our right leg high. We're going to grip here. It can be on the back of our thighs, on the back of our calves, wherever we want to be. Relaxing this left foot onto the ground, shaking everything out here. We're going to find a sustainable position, relaxing that left leg down, dropping our shoulders to the mat, closing our eyes here, as little bit by little bit, with every exhale, we try to bring that knee closer to our nose. Let's relax into it here, finding stillness if we can. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Returning to your breath every time your brain starts to wander. I'll leave you here to enjoy the journey. Wherever you are, let's slowly release that leg, bending that knee, dropping your foot, your leg to the ground. Maybe we drop and kind of tap our legs out here, finding any motion that feels good after that deep hold. And we're going to switch to the opposite leg. So we're going to relax this right leg down, lifting that left leg up, gripping behind the thigh, behind the calves. Just lifting your leg here at a sustainable position. Dropping your shoulders toward the mat. Everything else is relaxed. We're inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Feeling the support of the mat underneath us. Let's stay here for a bit longer. Enjoying the journey. When you're ready, you could slowly bend into that left knee, dropping that left leg slowly to the mat. Bouncing your feet out on the mat, our legs, finding any motion that feels good today. Before we come into a supine twist. So we're going to bring our right knee up to our chest, giving ourselves a little hug here. Let's go ahead and drop that right knee over to the left side, opening up that right arm, dropping that right shoulder to the mat, looking over your right shoulder. We can close our eyes here, finding a version of this posture that we can sustain. As we slowly breathe in here, deeper and deeper. And I'll leave you here for a few minutes in this posture. When you're ready, on a big inhale, we're going to unravel everything here, bringing that leg out in front of us, taking any movement that feels good, maybe moving those hips left and right. We're going to come to a supine twist on the opposite side, bringing our left leg, our left knee to our chest. We're going to bring that left knee over to the right side, twisting here. And we're going to open up through that left arm, dropping that left shoulder to the mat, looking over to the left side. Again, finding a sustainable version of this posture. And for the next 2 minutes, we're slowly trying to sink deeper and deeper, using your breath to center you. In through the nose and out slowly through the mouth. When you're ready, we can slowly inhale to unravel out of it. Dropping your leg down here. And we're going to take a Savasana today. So maybe if it's cold in your room, good thing we have this handy dandy blanket here. We're going to bring this blanket on top of us, getting cozy, taking up space. Bringing those arms out by your side, those legs out by your side. Feeling your lower back supported on the mat. Releasing your breath and coming back to your natural rhythm. I'm going to leave you here to enjoy the benefits of that practice today. Awesome job, everybody. And I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.